Hi, welcome to the Restaurant Show. I'm Justin Riley, and I hope you stick around with us today because we've got a great show with some great local food. Jessa is going to check in with Cafe La Bella Italia. That's right, they're back on the Restaurant Show, one of my favorites here on the north side of Madison. Plus, moving south, we're talking about chocolate with the Chocolate Caper. They're down in Oregon. Jessa will check in with them as well. Plus, Ellen has a great interview that you'll want to see talking about National Nutrition Month, which is the month of March here in the United States. It's all coming up right here on the Restaurant Show where you can skip the rest and enjoy the best. We'll tell you where to eat right here on the Restaurant Show.
Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. We are so excited and pleased to have Mr. Robert Grether back with us from Dashalito's Hot Sauces and Spicy Foods. Welcome back, Rob. How are you today?
I'm doing great.
Great.
Great to be here.
Absolutely. Always great to have you. So, we have some things out on the table that I have never seen you mess with before. So, what is going on?
Well, I've decided to, and I'll be honest, this is a new invention for me, a new idea. I've decided to make stuffed pepperoncini poppers. That's what's ultimately going to happen, but on the way to making those, I'm going to make some bacon red honey cheese crisps.
Wow,
so,
cheese crisp. That's quite an undertaking here for
get
the
it
Restaurant
started,
Show. Let's see what we got going here.
To get started, we've got just grated cheese. I've got like a 6 blend. I've got 2 cups. I'm going to add it right into there.
Holy smokes with the measuring.
Okay, I know what I'm trying to get ahead of
Very new thing for Dashalito's on the Restaurant Show.
I've got some green onion. I've got some cilantro. I already chopped it. I'm going to use, a couple spoonfuls of each. Get this all mixed in.
Now, cilantro is a herb that is used in a lot of different Mexican foods, correct?
Yeah, I think people would know it pretty commonly in salsa.
Okay.
Then we've got some bacon. I just took 4 pieces of bacon. I just mixed it all together, chopped it up.
Bacon, the freedom meat. That's what my one friend calls it. I don't know why, but I always like that. So we're going to refer to that as the freedom meat here today, but everything's better with bacon.
So
that looks really good already.
Yeah, we're just mixing it together. And then we're going to take some red honey. It's really a simple recipe. We're going to just dump some red honey in there.
Right.
As people know or may not know, I always suggest people to kind of spice it to their own liking.
Add hot sauce to taste, in other words.
Exactly.
Can you refresh our memories, for those of us that don't recall, what makes it red honey?
It is a red sauce that's got a honey flavor to it.
That's it? What kind of peppers are used in it?
So it's a habanero sauce. So
and that gives it the red color.
If people don't know our sauces, we have 5 sauces available around the state of Wisconsin and the Midwest. So let me just throw this out real quick.
Sure.
So we've got this. It's kind of got a nice soft, kind of wet feel to it. What you would do is you take some parchment paper, which I already did. Took some parchment paper. I would then, what I did do is I then just dolloped it out about like this. Made some nice little,
These are going to become the crisps?
These are the crisps.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a place to go.
Sure, so it's kind of like, yeah.
So we basically took this crisp and then we put it in the oven for about 10 minutes.
Oh,
and this is what
it's
we
like
got.
a little mini pizza.
Exactly. I threw a little garnish of a jalapeno on there.
Wow.
If you want to try that, while I'm taking basically
yes, please.
the same thing that the same exact ingredients. The reason I'm making them both is because they go together really. They're basically the same thing. Except now.
So the same ingredients. Let me just go over this so if I can remember right. You have a mixture of a 6 cheese blend, cilantro, bacon, red honey hot sauce, and there was something else.
Green
onions. Okay. And a bunch of cheeses. And you put this in the oven, you said, for about 10 minutes, and it comes out to be a little kind of appetizer crisp, which I am going to try.
Correct.
And I'm thinking it's going to be really spicy. So.
And again, you put it on parchment paper so that when it comes out, it just pops right off the parchment paper. It doesn't stick to your baking sheet or your baking pan.
This is great.
So
this would be a great little thing to have at parties, basketball, sports parties of any kind. And bring something out, press your friends, and then see how hot they can handle things. There you go. Have a little competition in the plate. Oh, very good.
So
definitely a guilty pleasure because there's a lot of cheese and bacon in that.
Well, there is, but from what I understand, it's not like the same kind of saturated fats with chips. I don't know. I'm not like,
Sure, we're just gonna say that it's better for you than chips.
That's
I'm gonna eat this part with the jalapeno and pepper on it.
Sure.
I'm a little scared that I'm gonna not be able to finish the show, but we're gonna go for it.
I think you'll be okay. So now what we've done is we took basically our cheese and onion and cilantro and bacon red honey mixture, the same one we made the cheese crisps out of. We then took 4 ounces of cream cheese, just standard old
my favorite.
block of cream cheese. And now we're mixing that together and we're making a nice soft cream cheese filling.
And this is what you're going to use to stuff in the pepperoncini,
So then we're going
right?
to take a pepperoncini, exactly. And that's, you know, you can see that this is,
Which this is like, people do stuffed pepper dishes a lot, but they don't usually use pepperoncinis, right? They use like a green pepper
yeah, so
or
jalapeno. So
jalapeno,
jalapeno
okay.
poppers are the ones you most commonly find. I don't like jalapeno poppers. I think that they're sometimes too spicy, and I just don't really, I think that the spice overwhelms them.
Well, those
So-
are fried usually too, and this is not.
And breaded, yeah, the whole 9 yards. So I basically just took some pepperoncini. You can see that that's what these are. I took them and I cut the end off, pulled out whatever, you know, the little bit of seeds. And now what you're gonna do,
Now, are the seeds the hot part in the pepperoncini too? Because I know in other peppers the seeds are where the heat is.
you know, there's not much spice to pepperoncini, and that's kind of where
Okay.
where it makes sense that you can use these. And I think you could take any kind of filling. You know, you can do sausage and stuff like that. You know, like the same kind of thing you'd use for a mushroom cap, probably.
Okay. This is again another kind of, you seem to have a way to make these sort of traditional dishes with extra flair, with some spice, and just kind of a new creative take on something that may have been used in an appetizer or in a dinner in the past. Oh, cute, and it's got a little hat on it. It's got the little top.
So
Fancy.
that's the name of the game. You know, it's pretty simple, pretty easy.
And then you put these in the oven? Or
And then you
is that
put them
the-
back on another baking sheet. Parchment paper could work, you know, to help with that again.
So while we kind of watch the process here of stuffing it, which looks rather easy and pretty quick actually, as you can see, Rob put these together in, 5 minutes or less, again, just like all these other kind of appetizers and dishes that he'll make, which again adds some pizzazz. So, and out of the magic oven of television, here comes the finished product. So here we're gonna have, how long did you say that these would have been in the oven then? Or these were in the oven, I
about
should say.
15 minutes, you know, because what's happening is the cheese is really just melting, and that's the thing. You don't really have to cook too much. You can wrap it in bacon, you know, I mean, you can do a lot of different things, but
Well, I'm excited to try this, but real quickly while I get we have just a few seconds left. Let us know what's new with Dashalitos on the scene here in Madison, surrounding.
you know,
what's coming
we're
up.
Festival Foods now. The Midwest Fiery Foods Fest is coming up this summer in conjunction with the Bacon Brew and Barbecue Fest. You know, all the festivals, we're coming in pretty quick here to, you know, springtime, summertime.
And you usually get to see some Dashalitos at festivals around town and in Festival Foods. We have our stuffed pepperoncinis, our cheese crisps made with red honey. Thank you so much, Rob, for joining us again from Dashalitos. And stay tuned for more Restaurant Show.
Coming up next on the Restaurant Show, we'll head on down to Monroe to Vince's Restaurant and Pizzeria.
Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. I am joined now by Fabio, Giacomo, who you might recognize these two. We've seen them before, and also Braden. Braden and Giacomo are managers here, and Fabio is the owner. We took a little drive down to Monroe because they have fabulous food. We're at Vince's Restaurant and Pizzeria, and I'm so glad to be here, guys.
Well, good to have you here.
So glad to be here because you can practically smell it from Madison. It's so good, right? Right when you walk in the doors, it smells just amazing because you have fabulous food. Okay, so fresh out of the kitchen, we are here on location. Talk to me a little bit about the dishes you've cooked up for us today.
Well, we're going with the corned beef, and cabbage. So for St. Patrick,
Okay,
we started off with
that's
corned beef
this one.
sandwich.
Okay, so this is the sandwich.
Yes.
This is a monstrous sandwich. It's
Yeah,
beautiful
yeah,
though.
it's a fresh sliced corned beef.
Okay.
That's what that is. It is
Really good.
It's cooked it back in my kitchen there. And then we serve the, I didn't want to do too much with the cabbage.
I'm gonna cut it up and try it here.
I kept it, sure. You might need a different knife.
Yeah, we'll
You
give
know?
it a try. You know what? I bet most people just pick it up.
Yeah, that's
But I'm gonna try not to make
yeah.
a big mess. We'll see how I do. Okay.
Right, once you take your first bite, you want to
Okay.
get the mess
Can I?
going.
Should I cut it? I'll just get in there. Forget
Yeah,
it.
get
I
it.
was gonna be classy, but I changed my mind. Okay, so what's
That's
all-
live, by the
Oh
way.
my gosh. Yeah.
We don't mess around.
No, I'm gonna be a mess. It's okay. But cheese. Oh my gosh. Messy, but worth it. Okay, what else is in here?
No, go ahead, finish it up. We
don't have that kind of time.
So I mean, I wanted to use a special bird for this, and the pretzel bun, I think it hits it right where I want it to be. It gives me the consistency that I need with that meat.
I like the
And-
cabbage, too.
Yep.
I don't know.
It's, yeah, it's
It
all
adds a little
fresh.
different
So
flavor.
there's nothing there besides the plate.
Keep going.
You know, I didn't make the plate, but we did make the sandwich there. So
Really good. Outstanding. Okay, so is this a special?
yeah, we're gonna do this for St. Patrick's Day. We're gonna have that special particular for that day, just dedicated for that, along with the grasshopper here. That we kind of retouched the recipe and that department there.
Okay, what's in the grasshopper?
Yeah, what's in the grasshopper?
On the spot. So
On the spot.
this is a great one for St. Patrick's Day because it's green and it looks really good. I'll tell you. How about this? I'll give it a go.
It will not
Can I
give you
bring
enough
this
time to get green freezing because the alcohol will kick in.
No, that's really good. It's like a dessert.
It's going to be delicious
Awesome.
with every meal you get.
I'm a
we
mess,
put
but it's okay.
some delicious gelato. You have your choice of vanilla or chocolate because they both taste great with mint.
Yes.
We got some peppermint schnapps, some cream de mint, and some cream de cocoa in it.
Oh my gosh, it's really good. It doesn't actually taste like there's, I mean, I'm sure there is a good bit of alcohol in there, but it doesn't
It's
taste
balanced.
really,
It's not overwhelming.
Yeah,
It's
when you
nice.
balance it, you're gonna have one big flavor.
It's sweet and delicious.
The
Okay.
sweetness gelato help a lot.
It
Yes.
does.
Oh, the gelato that's in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I missed that ingredient. Really good. Delicious. Okay. All right. Talk to me about this pizza because this is really unique.
Yes, what I wanted to do on that pizza there, the corned beef and cabbage again goes back on it, but you got a different sauce. You got a pizza crust, which is our pizza crust or pizza
Right.
sauce, and I give it a kind of a twist with sweet potato fries on it. Yes.
French fries on top of
Yeah,
this pizza.
yeah,
Sweet potato fries.
Yeah. You cannot be normal and do what I do.
These are
It's-
good.
Yep.
I didn't even try the pizza yet. I'm just on to the sweet potato fries.
Yeah. You should dig in on the pizza too.
I'm going to. You guys are determined to make sure that I'm a mess, but it's so worth it because your food is delicious. Now, talk to me a little bit about some other things that you guys do. You guys deliver too, right?
Yes,
so you can come
I mean,
eat here.
We're big on delivery, and we're also big on catering. We do a lot of that, big orders. We got something going on every month.
Right,
You know,
okay.
the braiding maybe wants to kick in, and
So St. Patrick's
She's-
Day is this month. So
Yes,
you've got
yeah.
your special drink.
Yep.
This is a special. What about this pizza? Is this
yeah,
always
that's
here?
also going to be a St. Patrick's Day.
Okay,
yes.
so
That's
this is a
something
St.
we're gonna do on
Patrick's
that
Day
day.
special.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. Now, you also do catering if you want something catered, right?
Correct.
So tell me a little bit about
we do
that.
a lot of that. Well, I mean, we have currently a setup to cater for about 600-700 people. We can easily cater to even
Okay.
larger based on what you're ordering. I
Right.
remember now we do all those things fresh. I don't have anything that is gonna be pre-made here that doesn't exist in my kitchen. So, I mean, I'm picky on the size that I'm picking because I want to make sure that if you pick in a day like a wedding or first communion or
Right.
graduation or birthday or wedding anniversary, I want to just make sure that you're happy.
Right.
I know your special day. And just like a family-owned operator, I care about your family events. So I make sure that I hit the spot every time. It's important. I take it personal, everything I do. So
Food's outstanding. So everything is really good. I've never had corned beef on a pizza before. Actually, I've never had sweet potato fries on a pizza before. So this is the first in 2 ways. They're both on there, and cabbage. I guess that's 3 firsts for me because I've never had any of those. But it's outstanding. You always do some of these unique, different things, and it turns out fabulous. So really good. Kudos to you guys. I see this rewards program too. Can you tell me about that? Like, anybody that comes can do that, or how does that work?
Yep, it's just a system we sign you up for. Basically, anytime you eat with us or come in, you can dine in, pick up, or delivery. You get points every time you eat here. And when those points add up, you get rewards back. You get coupons in the mail that you can use for dine in, pick up, or delivery. It's just a really good system. And great to bring people in to eat with us. We're a family here, so we want to make all
I
the
don't think a lot of
customers
restaurants
feel
do that.
They don't.
You just get your food, and that's great.
Right.
But you get some rewards for being
That's
a
how
regular.
Vince's is, though. We really care about our customers. They're just like our family, so
I love that. Yeah,
we like to
that's
give
really
back to
sweet.
them.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, everything here is outstanding. So you can come, you can dine in, come have some great specials for St. Patrick's Day. And I think that's a great way to spend St. Patty's Day. Get a little corned beef in you, right?
yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
cabbage.
And this that drink will be also serving. We're gonna serve all month long.
Yeah, that's
that.
really good. We need 3 more of these so we can cheers on the way out. But anyways, thanks you guys. You've been a lot of fun.
Oh, no problem.
Grasshopper. Really good. It's a great dessert. I love it.
Good.
Well, thanks for having us. It's been tons of fun. It's just a beautiful drive over here. If you're not close, it's worth the drive. Fabulous food, all made from scratch by these guys right here over at Vince's Restaurant and Pizzeria. We'll be back with more Restaurant Show coming up right after the break.
Coming up next on the Restaurant Show, brat basket with fries at the Red Zone.
Welcome back to the restaurant show. Joining us now, if you can't tell by the red and the things behind us, we have the Red Zone here. And we've got Ryan.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I'm excited because I feel like we're doing some good sport food today. Football food.
Football season, so I decided to bring out some stuff, some brats and burgers and
Great.
stuff you throw on the grill yourself, but you can come down to the bar and enjoy just as well.
Let someone else do it for you. You're better at it anyway. So let's talk about what we're gonna do. So let's start with the brat. Can we start with that one?
Yep. We're gonna go with a 3rd pound Clements brat.
3rd pound.
Yeah.
That's a good sized brat.
Yep. We're gonna toss some sauerkraut on top, a nice warm sauerkraut.
Yum.
Nice and plentiful there. And then to make it a full plate, we're gonna toss in some French fries.
Gotta do the French fries.
Oh yeah.
Gotta have the fries. So what made you choose this particular brat? Look at that. That's a good looking brat. 3rd pound brat.
Size, Clement's such a great brand.
Okay.
You know, they do stuff at the Brewers games and a lot of other events, and it was just I think the flavor profile of the brat is superior to all others, and it's a nice big size. So when you see it at your plate, it's going to be, you know, at your plate, you're like, wow, this is a good value here.
You guys do a good job with the bun too, because I hate when you get a big brat on a wimpy bun. You guys have a nice hearty bun. We'll give it a whirl over here. So that looks really good. And then, so this is the same brat that you use on game days then too?
Yep. A lot of places will use different size brats for their football Saturdays and whatnot, but we think we want you to get the same product that you would get every day so that you can come in and you know what you're expecting and get the quality that you would get day in and day out.
I didn't even know that. That's an interesting tip that some people go do a little something different on game day. But you're gonna give us the 3rd pound. We're not messing around.
Oh no, we're going big time.
Love that. And then you do a really great bacon cheddar burger. I'm so excited that you're doing this one today. Let's do that.
Okay, I'm gonna start off. And a lot of places want to put the burger down on the bun first. I'm actually gonna put the bacon down on the bun.
Oh, okay. Why do you do that?
Well, then you're gonna put your cheese down.
Oh, it's
because a lot of times when you get your cheese and it gets melty, and if you want to add toppings to it, when you pull your bun top off, the cheese goes with it. You're going to lose all that. When you put it on the bottom there, you can pull your bun top off, put your ketchup, put all your other stuff on here, and not have a problem with it tearing off the cheese off your bun. So it's just a lot easier way to do it. You still get the great flavor. This way you can add things a little less messy.
You've changed my burger perspective. I didn't even think of this. This is great because I love cheese on burgers. Gotta have cheese. But you're right, it does kind of get messy, and then where's my ketchup go?
Instead of having to flip it over and do it on the bottom this way, it's just a lot easier for everyone.
And bacon on the bottom too. I love that. How big is this burger now? This looks big.
This is an 8-ounce burger, so a full half pound that we start with. Really big size. It's gonna make the bun look kind of creamy, but it's gonna very much fill you up.
It doesn't even. You guys, again, the big bun for a big burger. I love that. Half-pound burger. Okay, so you're hungry.
Yeah.
You're gonna get fed over at Red Zone. Half-pound burger, 3rd pound brat. That looks super good. And where do you get the burger from?
We go from UW Provisions.
Oh, okay.
So the meat's from Wisconsin. It's everything is done here in Wisconsin. It's a local company. They do just awesome meat. You know, probably my favorite in town here. And the quality that we get from them is top.
Really good quality. Yeah, I love what you guys do over there with this kind of stuff. This is great. So you can go get your 3rd pound brat and your half-pound burger, and it's the same thing that you get on game day every day that you can get at Red Zone. And let's talk about a couple other things. Holidays are around the corner.
Oh yeah.
So can people? You guys have a big space over there. Is that an opportunity for people to book and come over and?
Yeah, we do. You know, company parties, birthday parties. You know, you name it. You want to do something and you're bringing people in, we have an environment where we can have you in our main room if it's something smaller, or we have the other side of the bar where you can have your own private event, in a larger event up to 350 people. And you know, you can bring bands, DJs, all that stuff in, and really...
You can do it big over there if you want.
Oh yeah, we can do that. You know, we have tables if you want to sit down and banquet. You know, if you want to have a dance floor, we can do all that stuff.
Oh, cool, dance floor, I didn't even think of that. So that's neat. And you guys have all kinds of games and things too, so you can have a bachelor party or, you know, kind of anything. Birthday is a good one too for that, so that's great. But holidays are coming up, so holiday party too, and that'd be wonderful. And then back to sports for a second. Did we talk before about shuttles? Do you guys do shuttles?
Yes, we do. For call center events, primarily UW basketball and hockey games. We also do like the state high school tournaments when they're away. You can park at our place, take the free shuttle down. We just ask that people, you know, come in and buy something and and support the business, and it's a free shuttle to and from, so you don't have to pay downtown parking fees and all that stuff.
Yeah, that'll kill you. So you can come in and have a great big lunch, or come by after, have a drink or something, and get a nice free shuttle. Which is also nice for people who are coming to and from the game too. You know, if you're having a drink or two at the game, you can sit and have something to eat afterwards.
And we do, when people take the shuttle back from the Kohl Center, we do, if they turn their ticket in, give them a free 16-ounce can of beer. So it's another great reason to take the shuttle.
Yeah, there you go. Free shuttle and a free beer.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can't beat that, right? You want to show off some of your gear there? You talked to us last time about some of the cool gear you have.
I got the hat on right now, and without having to take the shirt off, I do have a Red Zone t-shirt. We have polos, we have yoga pants for the ladies, tank tops, everything you want. We're working on getting some winter gear, stocking caps, the cold weather is around the corner, sweatshirts and all that stuff. So stop into the bar, just ask one of us, and we'll be happy to get the size that you want and the product you want.
Love it. So you can stop over there, get some cool gear. I'm still using the pen that you brought last time you were here. So people ask me about your Red Zone pen.
I got two on me.
Look at that, see? Red Zone pen, I love it. I love that you guys do the gear, it's great. And lots of fun. Come on out for game day and come hungry, leave happy. You guys, I always say that with you guys because I never ever leave hungry. In fact, I usually leave with leftovers. But it's great stuff. You guys have great food and you're lots of fun over there. So
thank you.
We appreciate that. And rent it out for a party if you want to too, because they've got just so much space. If you haven't been over there, it's just a really cool place for all kinds of different events and just great food, dinner, lunch, you name it. All right, guys, we'll be back with more Restaurant Show. Please stick around. We'll be back after the break.
Thanks so much for joining us here today on the Restaurant Show. I hope that when you're out and about looking for a place to eat or at the local grocery store, you'll consider any one of these fantastic locally owned businesses. That's all the time we have for today on the Restaurant Show. This is Justin Riley reminding you that life is too short to eat average. We'll see you next time.